comfortable seat, we'll just start off by taking a few deep breaths to just kind of get ourselves centered before we start. So maybe roll your shoulders up and back a few times. I like everyone has a dog here today. That's perfect. All right, so starting with our yoga breath, taking nice deep inhale in through your nose. Long, deep exhale out through your nose. Using this time, these few breaths before we start, to really just become present. If there's anything weighing on your mind, try to let it go for the next maybe 50, 55 minutes or so, and try to really just be present. From here, if your eyes are closed, you can slowly open up your eyes. And we're just going to add some side movement. So inhale, reach up nice and long with one arm. And then exhale, stretch up and over to the side. And we're going to do one movement with one breath. So on your next inhale, reach up through to the center. Exhale, up and over to the other side. We're going to do 2 more times on each side, just moving with your own breath at your own pace. Seeing if you can reach a little bit further each time, kind of just slowly waking up those side muscles of the body. You did a lot of sitting today, so I know both of you are still working and working long hours. You probably did a lot of sitting, so this kind of makes these muscles tight, and this kind of helps release and relax these muscles. All right, let's do one more. Last one. Good, and then from here, we're just gonna walk our hands forward as far as you can, keeping your sit bones down. Relax your head and neck. 2 more deep breaths. Slowly walk your hands back. And we're gonna take our feet out in front of us, and we're gonna start with a little core. So we're gonna start with some half roll downs, nice and easy. So bend your knees, draw your shoulders back, reach forward, inhale, sit up nice and tall, exhale, lower down, and we're just gonna hold it here for about 3, count of 3, so hold it for 3, 2, inhale, reach up, lengthen through your spine. This time, reach your arms up, and we're gonna just come down halfway again, so tuck your tailbone, roll down, holding it here for 3, 2, 1, inhale, reach up. We're going to do one more halfway, and then we're going to add a little twist. So exhale, roll down, hold it here. You're going to open up to one side, little twist, one arm reaches up, and then comes back through to the center. Exhale, open up to the other side. All right, we're doing 8 of these. So opening up and twisting, so we'll go from here, 8. Inhale, back through to the center. Exhale, 7. 6, 5, 4, good, 3, 2, last one, good, inhale, reach up. From here, we're going to straighten out our legs, come to forward fold. So reaching up and over, staying here a few breaths. Good, and then we're going to do 3 full roll down. So with the legs out long, inhale, reach up, lengthen through the spine, exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll down nice and slow, taking your time, using your core. Once you're all the way down, reach your arms up overhead, inhale, find length. Next exhale, start to come up, lifting head, neck, chest first, energy through the arms to help you come up. Once you're all the way up, good. We're going to fold forward again. All right, next one. Inhale, come up, lengthen through your spine, point your toes. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll down, nice and slow. Seeing if you can use your core instead of gravity. Once you're there, reach your arms up overhead. Stretch it out. Inhale. Exhale, make your way up. Head, neck, chest. energy through the arms. If you need to, you can grab the backs of your legs to help you get all the way up. And then we're going to fold forward. Very good. This last one, we're going to stay all the way down. So inhale, reach up. Now tuck your tailbone, roll down nice and slow. Reach your arms up overhead. All right, good. From here, we're going to work the abs a little bit. So go ahead and bend your knees. Bend your knees. We'll bring the knees to a tabletop. So knees right over hips, hands behind your head. Just easy crunches. So inhale, exhale, lift your head, neck, chest. Inhale, back down. We're only doing 5 of these. Exhale, lift up, pause on the way up. 3 more. If you can feel that shake in your inner abs as you come up. Right, last one. Keep your knees right where they are, and we're just going to twist to one side. So just going to one side, and then back down. We're going to do 5 of these. Inhale, exhale, twist. Knees stay over the hips. Shoulder lifts up nice and high as you twist. 2 more. All right, last one like this. Next, we're going to do 5 more twists to the side, except when you come, you're going to reach that leg out long, same side, and then as you come up, elbow towards the knee. Inhale, reach the opposite leg out, lengthen. Exhale, elbow up towards the knee. Only 5 of these. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Good, let's take just a quick break. Hug your knees into your chest, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So starting out, knees over your hips, hands behind your head, elbows out wide, and we're just going to start out twisting. Inhale, exhale, lift up and twist. I'll come back down. Hands on the way up, really hold it there. See if you can feel that, kind of that little shake in your inner abs. We'll do 3 more. Last one like this. As you come down, straighten that leg out, and then exhale, come up, elbow towards the knee. It's not going to touch the knee. It's just opposite elbow, and the opposite knee comes up. We're just doing 5 or 6. 2 more. Last one. And then hug both knees in towards your chest. All right, from here we're going to work the lower abs. So reach both feet up towards the sky, palms on your mat. We're going to raise and lower one leg 5 times. So flex your foot. You're going to bring it down, maybe to hover, maybe just halfway, and then bring it back up. We'll do that 5 times. Working your lower abs. 2 more. Last one on this side, and then you're going to switch legs. The opposite leg. Lowering down. So option if you need to, you can bend the knees a little bit. That's if it maybe helps your lower back. If you can, keep the legs straight. 2 more. Right, last one, both legs together for 5. So lowering down, maybe 45 degrees. Exhale, come up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, come up. Good. You want to, a little bend in the knees is fine. We're only doing 2 more. All right, last one. I want you to hold it down there. Reach your shoulders up and hold it here. Shoulders up off the mat for 5. 2, 1. Good. So go ahead and set your feet down out wide. And then drop both knees to one side, then to the other. Just windshield wipering your knees a few times. Great. From here, we're going to take our knees in towards our chest, roll forward and back a few times. Just having some fun with it. We'll go once or twice more. And then you can come all the way up, and we're going to come to a tabletop. So onto our hands and knees. Very good. Few rounds of cat-cow pose. So just moving at your own pace, inhaling to Drop the belly, lift the tailbone, look up. Exhale to round the back. Shoulders, chin to chest. All right, from here we're going to come to a neutral tabletop position, drawing the shoulders apart, flat back. Tuck your toes, and we're going to come to beast pose. So hovering the knees. Start hovering. All right, we're going to take one leg out long, straight behind you, and then bring it back in. We're doing 8 of these. Opposite leg comes out long, and then bring it back in for just the knee to hover. Okay, 6 more. 4 more. And we'll do 1 more on each side. And then after your last one, we're going to come into downward facing dog. So stretching it out, spreading out the fingers, sending your hips up and back, maybe heel between your feet. Taking your legs up, finding any movement right now that feels good. And from here, we're going to go through some yoga flows. So you can stop or walk your feet up to your hands. Ragdoll forward fold to start with. So lifting up from the hips, a little bend in the knees. The head, relax the shoulders. Spread out your toes. From here, we'll inhale to come to a half lift, straighten the back. Exhale, fold forward. Next, inhale, come all the way up, lengthen through your spine. Then mountain pose, exhale, hands to heart center. All right, we're going to go through sun salutation. And you're moving with your breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Uplift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, stepping back to a plank. Lowering down nice and slow, maybe to an up dog or cobra, whichever one you want to do for this first one. Drive the shoulder blades back, looking up. Exhale, make your way into downward facing dog. 3 to 5 breaths and down dog. Just kind of using this as a reset pose. Pushing it out towards your upper thighs, maybe a little bend in the knees. Chin towards your chest. Here, bend your knees, look up to your hands, step, or maybe try a light hop, bringing the feet to the hands, half lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Next, inhale, make your way all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to do 1 more just like that. Salutation A. Moving with your breath, reach up, inhale. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Uplift. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, coming to a plank, lowering down, elbows, hug your ribs, up dog or cobra, little back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog, 3 to 5 breaths. Really just stretching it out here. Bend your knees, look up to your hands, feet to hands. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Next, inhale, come all the way up, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, hands to heart center, very good. From here, we're gonna sit back, chair pose. Bend your knees, reach your arms up, draw your shoulders back. Deep breath. Good. And then we're going to make our way to chair pose twist. So bring your hands to your heart center, hinge forward, but you're still keeping your chest just a little bit above your hips. And then you can start out. Doesn't matter which side, but opposite elbow to up above the knee. Hands facing towards you. Look up and over that shoulder. Good job. Deep breath. Keep twisting through that upper body. Exhale, straighten your legs, fold forward. Next inhale, sit back. We're coming back into chair pose. Reach up. Good. Hands to your heart center, hinge forward a little bit more, but chest is still above the hips. Opposite elbow to knee. Prayer fingers trying to face towards you. Look up and over that shoulder. Keep twisting. Keep sitting back. Deep breath. And from here, exhale, fold forward. We're going to go through a vinyasa, so half lift, inhale. Then exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, coming back to a plank. Lowering down, up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Three-legged down dog. Reach the right leg up. Keep the leg straight, flex the foot, heel up towards the ceiling. Pulse it here, so 8 little pulses. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring that knee high to the chest, the foot through between your hands. Do warrior 1. Spin the back heel down. Right hip square to the front. Reach your arms up, draw your shoulders back. Sinking more into that front hip. Deep breath. Good. From here, we'll cartwheel the hands down. Step your front foot back to a plank. We're going through a vinyasa, lowering down, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right into the three-legged down dog. Left leg reaches up, heel up towards the ceiling. Square the hips, and then go ahead and start pulsing that back foot for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Bring that left knee high to the chest, left foot through. Spin the back heel down. We're coming into warrior 1 on the other side. Settling into the pose. Hips square to the front. Good. Reach up, nice and strong. And then we'll exhale, cartwheel our hands down, going through a vinyasa, stepping your front foot back. Lowering down through to an up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. About 3 deep breaths. Bend your knees, look up to your hands, bring your feet to your hands, half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. And then sit back, we'll finish in chair pose again. Bend your knees, reach your arms up. And then exhale, come all the way up to standing. All right, from here, we're just gonna come to a forward fold. Take a drink of water anytime you need to, but we're just gonna come a little bit deeper into our forward fold, so just hinging from your hips. Grabbing, go ahead and grab your calves behind you to get a little bit deeper, lifting up through the hips, bringing the stomach towards the upper thighs, knees if you need to, bringing your body weight forward a little bit. One more deep breath here. And then from here, we'll come to a half lift. We're going to go through a vinyasa, one more yoga flow. Fold forward, bend your knees, plant your hands, come back to a plank. And through to an up dog or cobra pose. Back into downward facing dog. Three-legged down dog. Right leg reaches up. Open up your hip this time, so bend at the knee. Flex your back foot. Good, and then from here, we'll bring our right knee high to our chest, right foot through between our hands. We're coming back to warrior 1. Spin the back heel down. Front knees over your ankle. Reach up, lengthen through your spine. We'll open up to warrior 2. So left arm comes out to the side. Relax the shoulders. Flip your front palm up, back hand down the back leg, reach up and back, reverse warrior. Good. Back into warrior two. Straighten our front leg. We're going to come into triangle pose here. So reach forward as far as you can. Come to the shin or all the way down to the mat. Nice long straight line between the arms. Lifting up through the core. But from here, we'll bend that front knee. We're going to go through a vinyasa. Both hands comes back down. Step your front foot back. Lower down, up dog or cobra. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Three-legged down dog. Left leg reaches up. Bend at the knee. Open up the hip. Stretch it out. Good, and then we're going to bring that foot all the way through. Setting up for warrior one. Spinning your back heel down. When you're ready, making your way up. Deep breath. From here, opening up to warrior two. Good job. Reverse warrior, flipping the front palm up, back hand down, reach up and back. We'll come back into warrior two just briefly. Straighten that front leg, set up for triangle pose. Reach, reach, reach forward. Bottom hand comes down, long straight line between the arms. Spinning that top hip open. Pressing into that bottom hip, but lifting up through the core, so not a whole lot of weight on your bottom fingers. Good, and then you can bend that front knee. Both hands will come down. This time we're going to step forward. So stepping forward to a forward fold, good. Half lift. Fold forward again a little bit deeper, and then inhale, come all the way up. Lengthen through your spine. All right, very good. Let's pause here. Maybe take a quick drink of water. And then we're going to do a little balance work. All right. So instead of just doing a balance hold, we're going to do some movement with our balancing poses. So let's start out. It doesn't matter which side you start out with. We'll switch sides. So you're going to bend one knee. Knees in line with the hip. Opposite arm reaches up. All right. From here, we're going to hinge forward, keeping that knee bent. And then the heel comes up towards the ceiling. And then slowly come back through to the center. We're doing 3 or 4 of these. Go ahead and bring your hands to your heart center. Let's try it that way. Hinge forward, keeping that knee bent. Pausing once you're in the pose, coming back through. We're going to do this one more time. This time, when you come back, we're going to hold it into a warrior 3. So once you come back, you're going to extend that back leg, flex the foot, and then maybe reach the arms forward, holding that warrior 3. Get square to the front for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back up, release, shake it out. Great job. All right, same thing on the other side. Now we kind of know what we're doing. So just opposite leg. Let's kind of reach the other arm up as a counterbalance. Inhale, exhale, come back down, keeping that foot flexed, knees bent. A little bend in the standing knees, fine too. And then we'll come back up. Good, we'll do 2 more. If you want, you can bring your hands to your heart center for the next one. All right, we're going to do one more, and this time we're going to hold it on our way back, coming into a warrior 3. So once you're back there, Straighten that back leg. Keep the foot flexed. Maybe try to reach your arms forward, finding your balance, holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good job. Shake it out. Awesome. Okay, we're going to come towards the back of our mat. We'll step to the back. We're going to roll down and walk out to a plank and then do some push-ups. So from here, let's roll down nice and slow, coming to a forward fold. Walk your hands out to a plank. From here, option to drop the knees down. We're going to do 4 tricep push-ups. Elbows straight back, hands under your shoulders for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to lower down one more time into baby pulses for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Plank. Walk your hands back to a forward fold. And then we're going to roll up. Rolling the shoulders back. We're going to do that 2 more times. This time we're going to walk our hands out wider for chest push-ups. Hold down. Forward fold when you're ready. Walking the hands out, but a little bit wider this time. Maybe dropping to your knees is an option. Elbows out to the side. We're going down for about 4, 3, 2, and last one. Hold it about halfway. Little pulses for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Back on into a plank. Those hands back as you pike the hips up. Forward fold and then roll up. All right, our last one. All right, go ahead and roll back down. This time, hands in closer, so hands under your shoulders as you walk out. Maybe you try this one on your hands instead of your knees, lowering down for 4, 3. If you need it on your knees, that's fine. 1 more. We're going to lower down and pulse it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up to a plank. All right, we're going to take a child's pose here. Those knees apart, sit back towards your heels, and then just stretch it out. From here, we're going to make our way to a seat, and we're just going to do some seated stretching right now. So we'll start with the seated forward fold. All right. Flexing the feet. I like the dogs joining us. Let's inhale, reach up, lengthen through our spine. Exhale, hinge from our hips, reach forward. Holding it here, 5 or 6 deep breaths. Shoulders are really tight, little bend in the knee is fine. And then from here, make your way back up. All right, we're going to do reverse planks. We're going to do like 5 or 6 of these, just holding it for 1 breath. So a little different than our yoga ones. So your hands are going to come behind you, point your toes, lift up, press the feet down to the mat, head just stays chin towards the chest, and then lower down to hover. We'll do 5 more. Lift up, pause, lower down to hover. So we don't need to drop our head all the way back like we do in yoga. 3 more. Try to get those toes down onto the mat. Last one, lower down, good. Come to a butterfly stretch, so just bringing the feet together. Option to bring the heels in close if you want to stretch more your inner thighs, or you can press the feet away a little bit to stretch the hips a little bit more. And forward, and then if you want, you can round the shoulders, round the back. 5 or 6 deep breaths. And then you can make your way back up. And we're going to come onto our side for some side work. So it doesn't matter which side you start with. We'll just start with one side and then change to the other side. All right, so your head's going to be on your hand. Your knee's a little bit, your bottom knee a little bit in front of you. Your hand can be there for balance. We're going to lift that leg up. We're going to flex the foot of that top leg, bring it forward kind of as far as you can, point the toe, and then bring it straight back. So we'll do between 10 and 15 of these. So flex, bring it forward, point, just kind of going at your own pace. Stretching the hip, the inner thighs. Trying to, so it helps for balance to kind of keep your gaze straight forward as opposed to, we kind of naturally want to look down at our feet, but trying to keep our gaze kind of right in front of us for balance so we don't roll forward or roll back. All right, let's do 3 more. Last one, hold that in front of you, flex the foot, point it up towards the ceiling and pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot still flexed, but the toes pointing down, heel up towards the ceiling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's just take an easy quad stretch, just grabbing the ankle, heel towards your glutes. All right, good. From here, we're going to come into forearm planks. So your elbows under your shoulder. We're going to take the top hand to our hips. 1 foot, feet are staggered for balance. Lift up. All right, and then top arm comes up, and we're pulsing only 5 times. So 5, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do 5 twists. So bring that arm through underneath the armpit, reach up. Only 5. So you can do this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower back down. So we're going to do 1 side plank hold option to stay on the forearms and just hold it, or you can come up onto the hand. All right. So whenever you're ready, feet are staggered, or if you want more of a challenge, you can stack the feet. We'll lift up into that side plank, and we're just holding it here. Go ahead, nice side strength if you want, looking up towards your fingers. Holding it for 5, 4, 2, and 1. You can lower back down. Good, strong. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So the same thing, other side. So setting up, head in your hands. Bottom knees bent a little bit, hands in front of you for balance, and then we're going to flex the foot, bring it forward as far as you can, point the toe, bring it straight back. Flex forward, point back. We're doing between 10 and 15 or so of these. Bring your gaze forward, your flex and point, and kind of think as if your leg's really extending out long. Inhaling one direction, exhaling the other direction. We'll do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it forward. Flex the foot, toes down towards the ground, heel up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch, foot flex, this time toes up towards the ceiling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's grab the ankle. Just take an easy quad stretch. All right, from here we're going to set up for our forearm side planks. So top foot in front of the other for a staggered, stands for balance. Lift the hips up, Elbows under your shoulders, reach up, and we're pulsing it, lifting and lowering for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Twist. So bring that top arm underneath the other armpit for 5, 3, 2, last one. Good. Lower down. All right. Choosing probably the same variation you did before, so either on your hands or you can be on your forearm for that plank hold. Maybe feet are staggered, or you can try stacking the hips. Whenever you're ready, coming into it, yes. Lifting up nice and high for 5, 4, 2, 1. Good job. Lower down. We're going to come onto our stomachs here. So coming all the way onto your stomach. I'm just going to flip around. You can start in a Sphinx pose. So just a little bit easy back stretch. Your elbows under your shoulders. Heart's coming forward, just looking in front of you. Few deep breaths. All right, from here, straighten the arms, reach them in front of you. We're going to do 5 Superman. So next inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, lower down. 4 more. Inhale, lift your feet, your arms. Exhale, lower down. And pause as you lift up. See if you can hold it an extra second. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. All right, very good. From here, we'll come onto our hands and knees. Maybe take a quick drink of water. And we're going to do a little more stretching. All right, we're going to start with the low lunge. So bring your right foot forward. Knees over top of your ankles. Lift that back knee up, send it back. Staying here for a few breaths. From here, we're going to move into half split pose. So just walking the hands back, straightening that front leg. Or you can keep a bend in the knee if the hamstring's tight. And the right hip back, left hip forward. Hip stays high over the knee. Bring your forehead down towards that front knee. And then you can come forward again. We're coming back into that low lunge. This time, let's add a twist. So left hand comes down, right hand to right knee. Reach that arm up. Good, and you can bring your hand down again. We're going to walk our hands back, coming into a half split pose again. Just stretching out that hamstring. See if you can go a little bit further this time. Good, and then coming forward to that low lunge. From here, we're going to come into pigeon pose. So you're going to walk that right foot over to the left side. And the knee down, taking that back knee back. Maybe start with an upright pigeon, taking a deep breath to lengthen through your spine. Then exhale to make your way down to a resting pigeon. And we're going to hold this pigeon pose a little bit longer, so maybe about 10 or so deep breaths. So really settling into the pose. One more deep breath. And then you can slowly walk your hands back. Make your way up or lengthen through your spine. And then make your way out of the pose. Just stretching that leg out behind you, or if you want, just coming into downward facing dog, stretching out the legs. And then we'll come into that low lunge on the other side. So bringing the left foot forward, send that back knee down and back. And we'll just stay here for a few breaths. Noticing how this side feels compared to the other side. From here, walk your hands back, coming to that half splits pose, keeping the hips up high over the knee, working towards straightening that front leg. Forehead comes down towards the knee. Feeling that stretch in your hamstring. And then you can walk your hands forward again, coming back to that low lunge. And we're going to add a twist. So right hand comes down, left hand to left knee, and then reach that left arm up. Bring that hand back down, and we'll make our way back into the half split pose again. See if you can go a little bit further this time, a little bit deeper stretch. Good, and then coming forward, we're going to make our way into pigeon pose, walking that left foot over to the right, bringing that knee down, back, knee back, upright pigeon to start with. When you're ready, making your way down to a resting pigeon. And just settling into the pose, allowing yourself to release, relax, let go. One more deep breath. And then you can slowly walk your hands back. Time to make your way out of the pose, just stretching that leg out behind you, just coming into a downward facing dog to stretch out the legs. And then you can make your way back down. Maybe take another sip of water, and then we're going to come onto our back and just finish on our back. We'll finish on our back doing a little bit of glute work, so some bridges, and then stretching. All right, so whenever you're on your back, you're going to have your feet hip distance apart, heels up towards your glutes. Press your palms into the mat, and we're going to lift our hips up nice and high and then lower down to hover. And we're going to do 15 of these, going at your own pace. As you lift up, maybe squeezing the glutes, making sure those hips are coming up nice and high. Inhaling halfway through, exhaling the other half through. Energetically, kind of imagine there's like a block between your legs, also kind of keeping those inner thighs working. Knees parallel. We'll do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, hold the last one up, and we're going to pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the last one, come up onto your tiptoes, 10 more pulses. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels down and lower down, upper back, middle back, lower back. You can take the feet out wide, drop both knees towards one side and then to the other. From here, we'll come into happy baby pose. So reaching for the outsides of your feet, stretching out the hips, the sides of the glutes, the inner legs, the knees wide, and you're pressing your knees down towards the mat. Maybe rocking side to side. And you can play with either pressing the tailbone down or lifting it up, whatever feels better. From here, maybe just kind of stretching it out, so maybe straightening one leg, bending the other knee in. And then switching sides, straightening the other leg, bending the other knee in. Straightening both legs out wide. Good, and then you can bend both knees in towards your chest. We'll keep our right knee there, straighten the left leg, and we're going to bring that right knee up and over to the side for a lying down twist. Your next inhale, come back through to the center. Your left knee in towards your chest, right leg out long, and bring that knee up and over to the other side, twist. And then you can make your way back through to the center. We'll straighten out both legs, reach your arms up overhead, stretch it out nice and long. And then make your way into just a brief Shavasana, so just allowing your back to lie flat, allowing yourself just a few breaths. We'll be here about a minute or so, just at the end of class to allow your body to release, allow your mind to just come back to that place of peacefulness and relaxation. From here, take a nice deep inhale in through your nose. Complete exhale out through your mouth. Start to roll your ankles, roll your wrists out a few times in each direction. And then you can bend your knees, reach your arms up overhead. Roll onto your side, pausing there for a breath or two. And then when you're ready, pushing yourself all the way up to a seat. Right? I'll finish by just taking our hands to our heart center. Take a moment to just kind of thank yourself for taking the time out today to do something good for your body, for your mind, and allow the positive energy that you feel from your practice to be a benefit to yourself and the people around you throughout the evening. Namaste.